Everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back with another Age of Sigmar battle report with me, Tom, playing the Seraphon today against Jordan, running the Cities of Sigmar. So something a little bit different. I don't believe we've had this this combination on the channel before, or if we have, it might have only been at 1k. So it'll be an interesting report to see which one manages to come out on top. We have a very, very generic Seraphon casting list with Lord Croak, facing up against a very Fusel-heavy list. In the Cities of Sigmar.
It's the shooting ballistics list. We have showed this one once or twice before. The Nurgle game was there.
Yes.
I'm slightly more well versed on it this time round. But a lot of mortal wounds, so we'll see what happens.
It is a lot of mortal wounds and a lot of kind of potential to shut down that all-important blazing weapons cast as well. So that's something to be aware of. Without further ado, we'll get into the battle plan that we're playing today. If I switch to our overhead camera, you will be able to see 3 objectives on the board. That is because we are playing the Frigid Zephyr. This is a standard scoring battle plan in that it is 1, 2 and more for your objectives, plus 2 for your battle tactic. The only gimmick for this plan is there is a ferocious squall going across the battlefield. This means that units that are more than 12 inches apart cannot see each other at the start, and models can't fly, which is a big thing for yourself on the Griffin, and also for me trying to levitate things as well. The squall is basically, we roll for the battle round after the first, so from second battle round on, if we roll higher than a 7, adding the battle round number to the roll, the squall dissipates. So there's a good chance that it's going to be around for at least a turn or 2, and then we'll go from there. Without further ado, I'll run you into the Seraphon army today. It is very, very standard, I will say. So we are running Lord Croak in the middle. He knows everything from his law, the law of, what's it called again? It's the law of celestial domination. So he knows all of the spells today, which is very, very nice. Just tucked in between him, we have a Saurus Astrolith Bearer. He increases all spell range by 6. So normally I'd be getting an 18-inch range, but today, of course, the squall means that that's going to be a hard nerf to 12. So that sucks a little bit while the squall's around. Just to the right of him, I have my Slan Starmaster, who knows Comet's Call. He has the spell stave staff, which means that units that I summon in using my Celestial Power Points can come in 7 inches away from the enemy unit, but still have to be 12 within a Cosmic Node. He also is a... what's the name of it? It's a cool name. His command trait is the Lord of Celestial Resonance. Now, if you've not played Seraphon before, what we do is we generate some Cosmic Power Points at the start of our turn. That allows us to do some booky-ass shit with dealing mortal wounds, summoning new units, or even improving our ward save. So he is going to be generating 2 points for every successful cast, rather than just the 1. Finally, with my heroes, I've got a Skink Star Priest who knows Merciless Blizzard. There is always the Unseen Blizzard. The Unseen Blizzard is the deadliest, as they say. So that is my Whiz Blizz hiding at the back. We have, rounding out the list, 5 Raptidons over in yonder, accompanying with a Bastiladon with an Arc of Sotek, not the ranged version, we're going for the melee version. We have a screen of 10 Saurus Warriors just at the front, and then just on your lower side of your pictures for you ladies and gents, we have the Skink, 2 units of Skinks just to screen. And that rounds out my list. The only thing that I have not mentioned is my Endless Spells. I'm running 3 today. That's the Chronomatic Cogs, the Maleficent Maelstrom, and the Umbral Spell Portal. And that is your Seraphon list today. With that, we'll go into the Cities of Sigmar.
So, Cities of Sigmar, it's been a little while, but we're bringing back Hallowheart. You know, everybody loves it, especially the meta. I've just seen the report today. It's like 2/3 of the showing, apparently, is Hallowheart.
I don't blame them. It's such a good sub-faction.
It is really good. Hallowheart sub-faction basically gives you a 3d6 cast. If you do it and you score 10 on the 3d6, 10 or more, you take D3 mortals.
Correct.
Basically just means supercharge, hurt yourself.
Yes.
Much.
Yes.
Similar-ish to the primal worrying, but we'll cover that later.
Yes. Yes.
The grand strat today is going to be banners held high, so I have more banners than you at the end of the game. You've only got a couple. I start with a few more, so we'll see how that
Should
flips.
mention what mine was, because I forgot. Mine's the Spell Casting Savant, which is on my Andorian Locust, which is my Slan.
Keep the Slan Master alive.
Keep the Slan alive.
Yep. Points-wise, I don't even know if I get a triumph. I'm 1960.
You do by 20 points.
Okay, so I get Indomitable, which is basically just a battle shock pass. Otherwise than that, we'll go on to the rest of the units. So we have a Battle Mage on Celestial Hurricanum. He's invisible, if you've got that on the camera.
Listen,
The Battle Mage is invisible.
I'm sorry, I've not finished building them, ladies and gents. I'm sorry.
Battle Mage on Celestial Hurricanum. I don't even know if he's meant to have a spell assigned. He doesn't currently. We'll come back to that, though. Then from there, we have an Alchemite Warforger, has to know Transmutation of Lead.
Yep.
Obviously there for the blazing weapons. You know, potentially I can go defensive, but why would I do that when I'm against mortal wound spam, pretty much? Over here, we have a Sorceress leading the pack of, they're not Dark Elves, Blackguard, and the Sorceress knows Merciless Blizzard. So I've got my own Blizzwiz.
The unseen blizzard is the deadliest.
Yeah, and I mean, it's only within 12 when you can see. That's great because the Blizzard is also 12-inch range.
Yep.
So once you're in range, something's probably going to die. Knowing the look I've had recently, it'll be the Sorceress.
Yes, it will be the Sorceress.
So we'll see how it goes. That's her sword. Then we got the Free Guild Marshal and Relic Envoy, just kind of hidden in the middle here. Command trait's going to be Master of Ballistics. That's that +1 to hit and wound when you do an all-out attack with a ranged weapon. Then he's going to have the dueling pistols as his kind of like, you know, is
very flavoursome. I like that.
Yeah,
I'm
just going shooty boys.
Yep.
So comes in, starts blasting. He's also got the artifact for the Master of Avetti's Magnificent Macroscope.
That's a mouthful.
I said that in one go.
That was a good go, Jordan. Credit where credit's due.
Basically, units wholly within 12 plus range to the ranged weapon. That's it. We have a Free Guild Marshal on Griffin with the Lance. Obviously, it was already said, can't fly to begin with, but, you know, it's pretty
Still
decent.
gets good range.
Gets to do like 2 monstrous actions or something like that.
Yeah.
And that is all the heroes rounding out. We then, at the front here, have a 20-man unit of Free Guild Steel Helms. Over on this side, we have a 10-man unit, and we have a 5-man unit Free Guild Cavaliers, and we also have a 30-man unit of Fusiliers. That rounds the list out. I do have Andorian Acolytes.
Yep.
And the Acolytes are actually right next to each other at the moment. So they are both the, what do you call them?
Alchemite Warforger.
Warforger and the Free Guild Marshal. That's it. So, I will find out what spell, if he has one assigned.
Yep.
But otherwise, Tom basically was setting up terrain, but he was also a lower drop. So I am a 4-drop because I have to. Because 2 big heroes.
2 big heroes.
And Andorian Acolytes.
Yep.
Which means Tom had priority. He's elected to go first, which makes sense because I want to go first to get buffs off. You probably have a couple of things in range. You can do some damage. And that's basically it. So I'll pass off to Tom and I'll work out what the hell I was doing with the Hurricane.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
So turn 1, Seraphon. We are going to go with a magical dominance angle. So we have 1 caster within unbind range of Lord Croak. So we take the risk on Lord Croak, but he is juiced, ladies and gentlemen. He's juiced with at least a +2 to his spell casting. Let me double check. Yes. He is rolling at a +2 for casting, dispelling, and unbinding rolls. So he's pretty juiced. So we're going for our magical dominance tactic. First thing is first, we will go for a command ability. First thing I will do is roll for a command point on Lord Croak, which I failed to achieve. Okay. Jordan, what about you, mate?
I guess I'll do the same and I'll put it onto, in case I've deployed poorly, I'm gonna put it onto the, I think probably the Marshal on the Eagle.
Yep.
Because I think I should be wholly within 12 still on most of these.
Yep.
So that's where we're going to go.
Makes
On a
sense.
4 up with the Halatans. Oh, I don't even have to worry
Doesn't
about it.
even happen.
Yeah, there you go.
We will do our primal dice now, so...
Yeah.
Do I generate? I do, so I'm on 1.
Oh, I don't, but then Acolytes for both of us.
After you, sir.
I do. You go.
Acolytes for me, yes. So I'm on 3. Is that right? You failed
2,
didn't you?
I failed.
So
Yeah, so we're both on 2 because we both passed Acolytes, but we only shared 1. So that is that. I am going second.
You are going second. Would you like the cast, or would you like the extra command point for going second?
I'm probably in range of enough, and I feel as though you could still get quite a lot on me here.
There's ways and means.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the extra cast defensively.
Yep.
Because I have a free command to use with my Envoy.
Yeah.
if I want, and I think I probably will end up doing that. I have to say at the start of the battle round.
Makes
For
sense.
everyone watching at home, I've already set the orders before
Yeah.
we even started coming on camera.
Yes.
Because we'd already done the rest of it, and Tom had already told us what was happening. So this, yeah, just carry on. You are good to go.
So we both have 2 arcane dice, which is very nice. Now, again, if you've not played Seraphon before, we get something called Impeccable Foresight, which allows me to roll 3 extra dice for Croak and 2 extra dice for the Slan. And basically, 4 ups, I get extra command points here. So, looking for some 4s, I'm getting an extra 3 command points, so that puts me on 5 command points currently, which is very, very nice. Juicy. We also tot up our cosmic power points for at the start of the turn. Every cosmic node that is on the board generates me a power point. So that is 1 for the terrain, 1 for the skink, 1 for the slan, 1 for the astrolith bearer, and 1 for Croak, taking me up to 5 cosmic power points. Awesome. Now, ladies and gents, we go into our casting. So,
Well,
yes. Yes. So, the Slan Starseer is going to try and cast Celestial Equilibrium,
yeah.
which is his +1 to casts. This has got a 6 value. So, I'm on a 6, 7, because I get +1 for the Astrolith Bearer that stood next to him. I believe I'm out of Unbind range here. Let's double check for you.
So my front caster is right here, the Warforger. So
Yeah,
yeah,
a
you're
good
fine.
ways out, so don't need to dump anything into that. So that goes
Oh, actually,
off.
there's a sorceress here. Sorry, we didn't check that. Just in
30
case, I
inches.
think you're probably fine.
So
yeah.
on her head there.
Yeah, on her head there.
Miles away.
You're
Yeah,
good, you're good.
I'm good.
Carry on.
So safe on that spell, so everybody's getting +1, and I gain 2 cosmic power points, so taking me up to 7. The Slan knows Comet's Call.
Yeah.
So he's rolling for Comet's Call this time. This is a board-wide D3, so I don't need line of sight. If I roll higher than a 10, it's D6. So I'm on a 6, 7 currently. I'm going to add 1 primal dice for an 8.
So are you not? You're 9 because you had +1 from the celestial.
Doesn't impact himself, actually.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
We've covered
to
this
everyone
before. Yeah.
but him. So I'm on an 8. I'll leave it there. So I'm just going to get D3 because the 1 is scary.
I mean,
Done.
yeah, I had primal miscast twice yesterday. Different games. Different games. Blew up a branch witch twice.
It
so,
was quite funny. I won't
yeah,
lie.
I'm hoping for better rolls going forward. I feel as though I've suffered yesterday enough.
This
so.
is D3 units. For 2 units, I'm going to pick your Warforger, and I'm going to pick your Whizbliz.
So, Sorceress, Warforger. Who do you want to roll first?
This is the Warforger.
Okay, Warforger.
For
3
3
mortal wounds. Yeah,
You want a little
Yeah,
dice?
I'll use little dice.
Little
yeah,
dice.
Go on, roll your next one.
This is for the Sorceress.
I'm gonna
For just 1.
So what I'll do, because the Warforger's kind of in the mix here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
of
put
course.
it there, but we'll remember, and I'll move it because I'm not gonna try and fit a dice into that.
So there's a meme here that he dies first turn.
Yeah, possibly.
I got very, very hot there. So ladies and gents, hold on to your hats. It's gonna require a little bit of doing. His final spell is going to be... He does get 3 spells, doesn't he? Yes. His final spell is going to try and be the Maleficent Maelstrom.
Yes.
On a 6, 7, I believe that goes off. Let's just double check. It's got a casting value of a 5, so it does.
Are you leaving it at that?
I am.
And this is with the
slan.
master, so he's still out.
So he's
You're good.
still
I'll
out,
do it.
yes. So I'm just going to pop that down here.
Yep.
Well within range. And of course, for getting getting all of his spells off, he gets an additional 4. So that takes him on to 11.
Okay.
Just making sure I keep myself right because it is very important that I do so. Okay, before I forget, because I already have, the Slan is going to use the faction ability to blow up this bit of terrain over here.
Yep.
This is on a 4 up for every unit that is within 3 inches.
So we're already measured during deployment. The only unit that is within 3 inches is the Fusiliers.
Yep, so the Fusiliers are hopefully going to get it on a 4 up. They
Yes,
do
4.
for D3.
For 1.
Just 1.
So we will just take,
We take 1 Fusilier out.
that guy there.
Okay, we go on to the Skink Star Priest now. The Star Priest is going to cast Chronomatic Cogs. On an 8, Chronomatic Cogs goes off. Well, it'd be on a 9, 10 because of the +2.
But the Star Priest, is that behind?
Behind the slant, so he's going to be out of range.
Not a problem.
So we generate another Cosmic Power Point there, taking us up to 12. He is now going to try and cast Mystic Shield on Lord Kroak. And he can do that because of the Chronomatic Cogs.
Yes.
So on an 10, Mystic Shield is going to go off. We have a counter for it somewhere. There it is.
Yeah, you good.
Mystic Shield on Lord Kroak. Again, generating me another Cosmic Power Point. Take me up to 13. Right. Now, this is where shit gets sketchy. Kroak's in dispel range. I have 1 primal dice left. I'm rolling at a +4 natively because of the buffs that I've got.
Yep.
So, we'll go for the big one first. The Umbral Spell Portal.
Roll a 1. That's not a
So
1.
that is on a 14 currently.
Yep. You have 1 primal.
I'll add it.
18.
So an 18.
So, 18 on a 46 is mad to try and get. But I've got, I think, all the rest of Kroak's stuff that can kill me.
So I've got 1 spell that I can hurl through the portal.
Yes.
So I can Celestial Deliverance once.
Oh, this is a point. Right. So at that point, although 18 is big, I've got 1, 2, 3 to 4 unbinds in range.
Yep.
So there's nothing wrong with taking a free punt just to see what the initial, actually he doesn't, but the others do. So I've got 3 unbinds. Kroak's going to use 1, he's going to have 3 spells left. And basically he's going to be looking at 1 Celestial Deliverance, as you just said, and then he's going to be looking at 2 others, but
nothing that can probably do damage.
Can directly do damage, but you can, charge up the Maelstrom.
Correct.
And the Maelstrom gets a charge every time you pass a test since it's been put on the field.
So he's at 1 currently.
And once it goes to 6, it blows up.
Once it goes to 6, it blows up.
So you...
At the end of hero phase, that is.
I'm just trying to work out what else charges it.
Deaths. If I kill stuff around it, that charges it up as well.
So, right, okay. Well, we'll tell you what, we've got 3. We'll roll 1 and just see what the dice say.
Yep.
That's an easy-ish...
Jordan losing his microphone again.
Hold on.
There we go.
That's an easy decision, I think. With only a 5 to go, 2 primal dice would put me on a 17 anyway, so I can't stop it.
Yep,
so
that
you
goes
will
off.
get that, yes.
Maleficent Maelstrom ticks up. Lord Kroak ticks me up as Cosmic Power Point 1 as well, so taking me to 14.
Yep.
And the Umbral Spell Portals come in.
Yep.
So I believe these have to be within 18 inches of one another. But I'm going to double check. Ladies and gents, I apologise. It's been a little while since I played my Seraphon. I've been doom cycling in Sons of Behemat, and it's been fucking brilliant. 18 inches. The amount of stuff you just have to not care about is absolutely brilliant. I recommend Sons of Behemat.
Well, Broad Stomp.
Broad Stomp, to be precise, yes. Broad Stomp, to be precise, because it's funny as fuck.
So that's
okay, so that is gone off. We have the Umbral Spell Portal. Kroak has 3 more casts. He knows everything from the Law of Celestial Domination. So he is going to try and cast a Drain Magic.
Yep.
Not a 1.
1 would be beautiful. Damn it. Okay,
I'll take a 2. So that is going on a... So he's +4 natively. So that puts him on a 7, which does succeed. I've got 1 primal dice. No, I've used it, haven't I? So yes, it's on a 7.
So on a 7, I feel as though this is probably worth a punt. So basically,
who tried to dispel the last one?
It would have been... Well, I only have 3 dispels in range, so it would be 1, 2, and then the Sorceress on 3, but the Hurricanum doesn't. So I've got 2 left.
Yep.
This might be one of the best chances to take a shot at it. And then I'd have 1 left. If I stop this, that stops the Maelstrom going up 1.
It does.
And then you've only got 2 spells left with Kroak.
Correct.
Which means that your spells would be potentially a Celestial Deliverance through the portal, which is one thing that I probably have to hold out for. But the point is that the Maelstrom isn't going to blow up. It can't blow up this turn, is it?
I mean, it could.
How else can it blow up? So I'm aware,
Because
I'm not familiar with it.
So this is the thing.
Yeah.
I move the Celestial Maelstrom before I do Celestial Deliverance. Okay, so that can happen.
But is that not moving at the end of the hero phase? Or
No,
does
it can move.
before?
It can move in the hero phase.
Right, okay.
So I can drop it down here, then do Celestial Deliverance, which will kill, let's say, 3. That's 3 easy pulls.
Okay, we're going to try to stop this one with a 2d6, and then I'll probably hold for the Celestial. So,
Nope.
not worth the primals, to be honest.
So 3 on the Celestial, on the Maleficent Maelstrom.
Yep.
And you are Drain Magic. Now, Drain Magic, we'll read this out for you. A Seraphon Wizard can, instead of picking a cast, can attempt to dispel an endless spell, which is quite nice. If they do so, add 1 to the dispelling roll. In addition, until the end of the phase, subtract 1 to unbinding rolls made for enemy units. So you are currently at a -1 to unbind.
To unbind. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so Kroak has 2 more spells. We are going to do Topok's Benevolence, or Beneficence, as it's said. This is on a 5 up. On a 6, 6, so that goes to a 10.
Which was the spell again, sorry?
This is a -1 to wound into skinks. Topok's Beneficence.
Which puts it to 4. I'll probably leave it to go to 4. And then I just look to block the damage.
Okay,
So
so
you
that
can have
goes to
that.
4.
Yep. So I have to basically stop the next spell, as it looks like.
Okay. The Maelstrom goes through the portal. And can land within 6 of the portal. Gosh, it's been a while since I've done this, you know. So 6. There we go, on a 4. We have the final spell coming out. So this is Celestial Deliverance. Has a range of 12. Cool. So we're going to get some things in there. Lord Kroak. Celestial Deliverance has got a cast value of a 7. So that's a 6 plus 4 to 10.
Okay, so we'll see how this goes. That's not a good start, too. I mean, this is the last one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seven, 8, 9, 10. Not enough because you got a 10, didn't you?
Got a 10, yep.
Sucks the biscuit. Never mind.
So we draw. I do 3. So I pick 3 enemy units and they suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Yes.
So I'm going to pick, and just make sure I am correct here. So it's from this, sorry. So you have Warforgers in range, your Marshals in range, your Fusiliers, and your Steel Helms. I'm going to pick the Marshal first.
Okay.
Do I have to announce all 3 of them? I should. We'll go for the Marshal, the Steel Helms, and the Fusiliers. So for the Marshal, he's taking 1 mortal wound.
Another little dice. Yes.
The Steel Helms are taking 1 mortal wound.
Steel Helms take a mortal. We'll get rid of the base because we had 1 guy that was missing.
So that charges up to 5.
Yep.
For the Fusees, for 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound. Does it matter? Not technically. Because either way damage is coming in. There's not much I can do. And I don't think I've got any native wards. No, because that's only if I take the Zenestra, which is a different type of list format. Oh, right.
Yeah, it's within 12, so that wouldn't matter. I was just making sure that I've not, like, gimped myself and made it 6.
Yep.
But it is within a 12-inch. So, the Maelstrom's hit 6. I'm end of my hero stuff. The Maelstrom goes off for everything within 12. Now, casters take a flat 3.
Okay, great.
So, that'll be the Warforger gone.
Yep.
That'll be D3 for the Steel Helms. For 3.
Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Yep.
For the Fusils. 3.
Yep.
For the Major, for the Fusil, not the Fusil Major, for the Marshal, sorry. 2.
2 of the Marshal, so we get rid of that. Actually, no, the 3 can just stay there because that's the Marshal's health.
I'm out of range on them, am I?
Yes, just
Perfect.
by like a hairline.
The Griffin?
Much. Yeah. Griffin.
For 3.
3. Yeah, carry on.
And that is the Maelstrom done.
Okay. Lovely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is magic phase over. We go into movement, and we'll be right back as soon as I've done so. Alright, so that is Seraphon movement done. Just to explain a little bit of what's happened. Over this side of the board, where you can just see my hand, these are my Raptidon Hunters, or my Raptidon Chargers. They just moved forward a tiny, tiny bit. Decided to move them back from where I was going to initially move them, just to be safe. Bastildon's moved up, just so he can clip that point, capturing it for a 5. Then we've got a few of the Saurus Warriors clipping it as well. I think about 4 of the Warriors are clipping that. We have moved them up just to occupy the centre of the field. The Saurus Guard and their entourage have moved up a little bit, so Lord Croak, the Slant Star Master, etc. We've left the Skink Star Priest near the cogs so he can benefit from that next turn. And aside from that, we moved some Skinks up just to get the 1-2 more angle for myself. Skink's moving really fast, so that really helps out a ton. Aside from that, that's pretty much going to be the end of my turn. I don't have any shooting to make. I don't have any charges to make. No battle shock, except for Jordan.
Yeah, so we're going to spend 1 command point on an auto pass in the Fusils.
Yep.
Fusiliers, then we're going to roll for the Steel Helms, because why not? On a 5, their bravery isn't great, and I've lost 4. So I'm probably going to lose a couple here, I reckon. But we'll double check the bravery.
I'm going to say it's bravery 5.
So it's 5 base. Banner gives them +1 to make them 6. I've basically lost 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the 5s, 9 to 6. 3 of them will run.
Yep.
And we will take off 1, 2. He can stay.
Yep.
I want some of the extra bonuses later. That's it. That's all Battle Shock does.
With Battle Shock, that comes to my scoring. So with a very healthy turn 1, Seraphon score 5 victory points, and it flips over to Cities of Sigmar.
Yes. So Cities of Sigmar are going to do magical dominance. We were discussing it before. I didn't like any of the battle tactics for this turn specifically.
Yeah.
Am I going to ever get magical dominance? Probably not. But again, I rolled 3 on like all of my unbinders there.
You do some good rolls.
So yeah, well, you would think.
You would think.
You would think. So that's basically going to be the battle plan, the battle tactic even. From there, I have like 2 other things I can do here. So the free guild, I've got a couple of start hero phase things. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do is we're going to do heroic recovery first on the free guild with the
Griffin guy?
Griffin, yeah.
Griffin man.
Yeah, so let's see what happens there.
Oh dear.
Not happening.
It was a hot roll though.
It was a hot roll, not the right way though. So go for it. What is yours?
Croak will roll for command point. I mean, I'm swimming in them, but hey, why not? Nope, not for me.
Primals.
It's a spinner.
Yes.
Yes, so we're on 2 currently.
You get acolytes, I don't.
Yes, so I'm on 3.
So problems come in now. So, I think you're in range of pretty much everything.
Unbind range? I get bored wide.
Oh, yeah, you are, true. So, I have 1, 2 spellcasters. I have a Mystic Shield, and then there's a one over there, which I do quite like, that I'll probably maybe try that one.
Yep.
So, I think I've just went with a spell that we used last time for that guy, which is the Twin-Tailed Comet.
I think you have to take it on, if I remember correctly.
If either way, I
want to say you might have to take it on.
Either way, it's locked in anyways.
It's a good spell.
Yes. Doesn't actually specify that you have to take it, but anyways, it doesn't matter because I'm still taking it. So we're going to try Twin-Tailed Comet over there. Is there any other? There's other starting hero phase stuff. The free guild marshal has to announce whether he's going to do a free command act. He can do a second heroic action, but he would have to have done the first one, I think.
Yep.
Or you can do a command point. So we'll take another command point.
Makes sense. Yep.
Which means the order is important because start a hero phase.
Mm-hmm.
I've lost 5 Fusils. I have quite a few command points to burn here, and I'm probably not going to be committing too much into the fray. So I'm going to just try a rally on the Fusiliers and see what happens. So 1 comes back.
Yep.
So still something, and he's there. Right. So that, I think, is all start of hero phase. If there's something else, we'll come back to it, but I think that's it. So we're going to do the Twin-Tailed Comet now.
Go for it, friend.
Twin-Tailed Comet.
Oh, dear.
I am not going to... It's a 7.
I want to say it's cast on a 7.
You know what? Just get sure. At this point, I think I'm just ready to be reckless. I just...
Fuck around and find out. Go on. No, okay. All right, we take it.
12. 12. Possibly should have done Hollow Heart, who cares?
Yeah, you maybe should have Hollow Heart.
12, you've got loads more primals. It gets worse for me as time goes on. It's a battle tech. No.
12?
Yeah, because, well, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to stop. But just to see what would have happened.
Go on then, roll an extra.
Okay.
Oh.
I only had 2, so that would have been it anyways.
Oh.
So it's just a 12.
Right.
And then you can stop it quite easily. Go for it.
So Croak's trying. He's got a +2.
All ones would be lovely. It's gone. Right, okay, so never mind. Didn't need to worry about that.
And I generate a cosmic power point
Beautiful.
for the spell.
Right, okay. Over here we'll do we'll do Mystic Shield. I've got nothing else. I don't think she knows a specific spell.
No, she doesn't. I don't believe. You could slaughter one of your blackguard to make it +1.
Oh, that sounds awful. So let's not do that. Yeah, she does have a word of pain, but it's not going to be useful here. So Mystic Shields. On an 8, I leave. You just go.
Croak will give it a go.
You have everything in range. Stopped. 6, 7, 8. You've got primals to spare.
Yep, I'll literally go.
Yeah.
Bloop.
Bam. Done.
Boom.
Right. So no spells. Magical dominance failed. That's fine. We kind of expected that. Then from there, I need to check. So there is one thing. The what's he called? The Celestial Hurricanum doesn't need line of sight for his mortal wound ability.
Yeah,
It's just range. So, but it's only 18. So I think I'm probably out. But I'm gonna just check. So it's out because it's hero phase anyway. So we don't need to worry about that. From there.
Forgot about that War Scroll ability.
Yeah, I was checking it before just in case it was a line of sight.
Slightly.
Yeah. So that I think is hero phase. I used my free command point to rally. I'm still on 3 because of the flip of the turn. And then I can't remember if I rolled and got it. No, I didn't. I did a heroic there. So that's it. We're going to go to movement and weep in the corner. See you soon. Okay, so a few things have happened. We revealed the order for advance and formation, which was actually attached to the Free Guild Marshal on Griffin.
Yep.
It basically meant that I had both of my steel helms plus the Fusiliers and the Free Guild Marshal able to move that extra 3 inches and remain fortified for the ones that can. So we walked up 8 here. We've moved up 8 here again, so these are still all fortified as well. We ran with the horses, but only rolled a 2, so they just went 12 along the side. We ran over here, we rolled maybe a 1 with the Sorceress and a 4 with these, so we've kind of had to congregate a little bit. Past that, Griffin's moved up 17, ready for a charge. There is 2 things we need to do. So turns out that the Free Guild Marshal can actually have his own heroic action if he gets the Relic Envoy to attend to him. And I had loads of command points left. So what I've done is I'm going to attempt a heroic recovery with the Free Guild Marshal, the normal, on foot 1.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens there. So this is backtracking. I would guess a 10 is not
I
good.
Think he's bravery 5 or 6. He's not very high.
He's not very. That would.
Because I remember trying to heroic recovery him before and thinking, fuck me, for a marshal, he's got low bravery.
Bravery 7. Yep.
Yeah.
So he doesn't recover, and basically I spent an actual command point on it.
Yeah.
It's fine. I had a couple to spare, so I'm not intending to do too many things right now. So nothing changes there. We over here have moved on to the point, and I'm going to try to consecrate the ground. So on a 3 up.
Yep.
Which goes off. So all units contesting that objective get a 6 up ward.
Nicely done.
Over there. That's it. I can't consecrate this one because Dom currently controls it. So until I take it back off him, nothing can happen there. And then we would go into shooting.
We go to shooty shoots.
So 12-inch visible range. I don't have freedom of sight, but we did pre-measure before. Basically, 9 guys, including the leader, can get the Saurus Warriors.
Yep.
And 7 guys can hit the. I was about to call it the Stegodon. It's not a Stegodon.
The Stylodon.
The Stylodon. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to Power Rangers here. That's right. So it's all-out attacks being issued, obviously, because I just need to try and do as much as I can. I'll be +1 a hit and wound.
So I get +1 because I'm contesting an objective that is not wholly in my... Sorry, I get +1 for contesting an objective to my save roll, and I'm going to issue the all-out defense as well to the Saurus Guard. the Saurus Warriors as well, so I'm effectively on a +2 currently.
Yes, and I'm only a Ren 1, so basically you'll be Ren 3. You'll be a 3-up save,
Yes.
at the end of this. So, these are all the shots that are going to go into the Saurus. These are 3s and 3s.
Yes, sir.
And we'll pull... And that is all there.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3s again.
One run out.
Yeah, one ran off. So 2, 4, 6, 8 saves. 3 up for you because of your save stacking.
Yep. I can see it, don't worry.
You got it?
Yeah, I'll get it.
That's all right.
So, taking 3 of those. So, 1 Saurus Warrior will perish plus a wound tracking over.
Yep. And then from there, I'm going to unleash the shots into the Bastillodon. 3s here. There you go. So, that is 2, 4, 6, 8 saves onto the Bastillodon.
So,
Ren
Ren 1, so taking me to 3s. Takes 1.
Just 1. Okay, so that's all the shots done there. That is everything for Shooting Face. Nothing else really is in sight or in range.
Yep.
Which takes me to the Griffin.
Yes.
So the Griffin wants to charge. Quite badly. He's on a 9.
Got freedom.
Now, the Griffin's really, I think it's all Ren 2s now. Because he's a Lance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the Griffin itself has to be Ren 2, or maybe Ren 1 on something, but it's got to be Ren 2 on most of its profiles. As the app decides it doesn't want to load profiles. Oh, no, it's got it. It's good. So, yeah, because the Lance will go up to Ren 2, the Beak is 2, and then the Claws are 1. So, I wonder if I just basically go for the Chargers.
Right.
And just remove them. And then it is 1 less unit to be worried about. So, yeah, because I'm not lifting that Bastillodon. And then it might open up, if I get a double turn, it potentially opens up a really, really big charge for me.
It does.
So, it was a 9, wasn't it?
It was a 9, yes.
So, I want to be 3 inches away from this guy. I'm already going to be within 12 of Croak. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't believe.
Yep, you're good for your 3.
Oh, well, actually, I could be 12 away from Croak, so he can't cleanse the realms with me. Which is tempting. Because I could just do that.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no, we'll see. We'll check. He might not be, because I've just forgot about the base size is a problem. Oh, no, he's fine. He's fine.
If you go there.
Yep, so I'm going to be there half an inch in, and
That
I'll...
also saves you from a potential strike last.
Oh,
from
yes.
Croak.
Yeah, true, very true. So I'm going to
I was just about to be like, so just before you definitely commit to that,
yes.
here's information.
Yes. That's fine. So, from there, the Lance gets +1 rend, and I don't know if I think it's just, is it just rend? It's just rend, isn't it? Oh no, damage as well.
It gets damage as well, yeah.
So I get 2 monstrous actions, but it'd be like you can pick 2 enemy units within 3 inches instead of 1.
I want to say it is.
Yeah, so I think I just get 1.
Yeah, just the 1.
Okay. So we're gonna do, what's your save?
5 up.
A 5 up.
Yeah.
Raw.
Okay.
Yes.
They are rawed.
Okay, because I'm thinking if I stomped you, you would have just took away the closest one, and I would have had to have piled in, and then I would have been in a dicey situation.
I won't lie, that was the plan, to basically get you back into where...
we'll stick with that, right? So, the free Guild Lance, there's 4 attacks. We're going to spend a command point, because they're going to vanish at the end, and I've got no Battle Shock needed to do here. So, we're going to do 4 of these. They're going to be 2s and 3s.
Yep.
On the Lance. 1 missed. 3s. So that's 2. Rend 2.
So it goes through.
So 3 damage each because of the charge, 6 damage. Then we go to the Deadly Beak, which are going to be 2s and 3s. 1 missed.
Yep.
I feel it's going to be bad. It's bad. And then the Razor Claws are 6 of them. And these are usually 4s and 3s, but they're going to be 3s and 3s.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, miss. That's 2 of them. Rend 1, so you do get a save, 6 ups.
Nope.
2 damage each.
That wipes the unit.
Lovely. So something was done correctly by the humans. Yes. That is turn.
Yeah.
There is no... Saurus Warriors can't fail Battle Shock, I'm guessing, or even if they did, you had command points
I
to
have
spare.
like so many command points.
Yeah, so we don't need to worry about that. So that is going to be the finish. I will control 1. I will flip the point here.
Yep.
Just from body mass alone. So I'll get 1, 2 more, but I won't get Battle Tactic. It takes me to 3 points. And we would roll off the turn.
Come on, baby!
Let's go. Up in the tray.
Yeah!
What sucks is that was a 6 out of the tray, but never mind. There you
5.
go.
We take it.
Yes.
My hiya worked. We're going to pick Celestial Obliteration.
Kill something with spells.
The Marshal.
Okay.
Because he has 2 wounds remaining, if I remember correctly. He's a 5 wound model.
Yeah, so a couple of things will be happening here. I'm just
so-
writing out something.
That is that. Heroic actions first.
Yes.
I'm going to roll for a command ability on Croak. Which he gets.
Okay, so. Oh, because I'm going second.
You get the caster, you get the...
I'm going to take the cast again.
Yep.
Just because... Not really much. I'm not needing command points at the moment. And I'm already getting 3 command points for flip of the turn. I need to reset my orders as well, which I will do in a moment.
Yep.
But I think we just basically try to see if we can get away with a heroic recovery. Just make you spend an extra spell.
On the Marshal here, yes?
On the Marshal, yeah.
Course.
So we'll see how that goes. It does
He's
for
healing.
D3. For 3.
3,
so
very nice.
At least it makes it a little bit more of a pain in the arse to lift him
It does.
straight away. It's still probably going to happen, but we'll try.
So...
I need to do one thing, because it's the start of the hero phase, and I need to basically announce whether I'm going to dispel.
Yes?
Unbind. Dispel?
The Umbral
Yeah,
Umbral
so
spell
I'm just trying to
portal.
think, if you were to do the Maelstrom again, it's what?
6 and then 6.
So it can move 6.
It's a Predator
So it
spell.
would basically be 6 in front, you'd move it 6, and then it would be 12 inches away from you, and then out it would be 12 inches from there, it would explode. So it makes no difference. The only difference is, your other spells to hurt me, you have to be within 12. But you can only do that once as well, can't you? So you can only shoot Celestial Deliverance through once.
As long as I'm out of 12, which I am.
Yeah, so it would basically limit 1 to 2 things. If I get
We
rid
roll
of it
to see
now.
if the squall goes, actually.
Is it
the
start
player
battle
that-
round 2, is it?
It is, yes. At the start of each battle round after the first, after determining which player will take first turn, the player taking second rolls a dice.
Lovely, so
roll a dice.
it'll be my own demise that I bring about.
If you roll high, the squall is gone, because we're on battle round 2.
Is it 7 or more than 7?
7. On a 7 plus, the squall dissipates.
Lovely, so my own demise is brought about by not rolling poorly.
Yes.
Kraken.
Hey!
So,
was there anything that you need to do else?
well, no, because you've got line of sight now, so I'm bloody dead, probably.
You're in for a rough little turn, let's put it that way. Okay, so we've done heroic actions. We will roll for arcane dice.
Yes.
So yes for me. Yes for you. So we're
that's
on 2. My acolytes on a 3 up.
Yes.
So I'm on 3. My impeccable foresight rule. So I get 5 dice. On 4 ups, I get extra command points. Not a thing. So I'm staying on 2.
Yes.
Those command points. I gain 5 cosmic power points, taking me up to 20 for the flip of turn. And that, of course, is because I have my building, I have my Star Priest, I have my Slandmaster, I have my Astrolith Bearer, and I've got Croak. That's why I get 5. So, the faction ability, let's see. How close do you have to be for the faction ability? Have I moved too far away? If a friendly Seraphon wizard is within 3, you're within 3, son, get in. We can use it, so we're going to pick...
So the only unit that should be in there is the Steel Helms.
The Steel Helms,
Yep.
yep. So we're going to pick this one. Is it within 18?
Very
it is.
likely, yeah. I think
Yep,
it was.
so this is going to be a 2-up.
Yep.
So 2 up here, and we do deal 3. So that's passing for D3, for 3 mortal wounds into the steel helms.
3 mortal wounds. We're going to get rid of, I reckon, these 3. Done. So
that's the faction ability done. We now go into proper spell casting. The Slan Star Priest is going to try and cast Celestial Equilibrium on an 11, 12, 13.
Mm-hmm.
You're in unbind range.
I am.
We'll add 1 primal dice to that. Oh, helps if it goes in the tray. So I'm on a 16 there.
So you're a 16, you've spent 1 primal on it, so you've got 2 left. I let you have that one.
Okay.
Yes.
So we go up 2 cosmic power points for the successful cast. And everybody gets +1. He will now try and cast the... Who cast the Maleficent Maelstrom? It was Croak, wasn't it?
You put Maelstrom down first. And you did
So it was from the
It was your Slan that did all of the...
It was the Slan.
Yeah.
Cool. So we'll go Comet's Call from the Slan. 4, 5, 6. Does Comet's Call go off on a 6? I don't think it does. Where am I looking? Comet's Call. It's got a 7.
7. So it's off currently.
Is it? 4 plus 2. I'm only +2.
Oh, sorry. It needs a 7.
It needs
a
7.
I'm totally away with the fairies. You good? So,
I'll add a primal dice
okay. Just don't roll a 1.
for a 6.
Yeah.
So it takes me to a 13, and I'm leaving it there.
9, 10. Yeah. Yeah. No. 13, 12.
13? 12, sorry.
12. Yeah. So I have 1, 2, 3 unbinds. We're going to give the extra 1 to the sorceress over here.
Sure, she'll be in range of 30.
I couldn't imagine there being a problem. So we have, let me just see how to do this. So this is the Comet's Call, which is just the flat mortals. I have to also think about what other damage you're going to be throwing at me, which would be a big issue. If I lose that 2, I only have 2 left. Right, we'll try it because this one's just board wide, and it can be D6.
It's going to be D6 at the moment.
Yeah, so we'll try it. So 2d6, for God's sake. 4. This is. I hate this so much.
So it's D6 units for D3 mortals.
Yeah, which is a big issue. And then
I normally end up rolling like a 1 or a 2 on the D6,
but the way this is going, I feel as I might commit 1 and just see where it lands.
Yeah, go for it.
So commit 1. That was a 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a 1.
That is, in fact, 8, 9. And you what, 2 up?
So I got a 12.
Oh.
So 3 up. 4?
4.
4 up.
4 up to stop D6 mortals.
D6 units for
D6
D3.
units taking D3 mortals, sorry. And it's going to be basically there. And you've got other stuff coming in that'll cause me an issue that I probably need to hold back dice for. No, I don't want to take a 50-50. I'll hold the primal.
Okay.
And I'm just going to, again, I'll take a licking.
So it goes for D6 units for
5. Cracking.
So we're picking the Sorceress, the Marshal, the Griffin.
Yep. So
the Steel Helms and the Fusils.
Okay.
So we'll start on the big ones first.
Okay.
So the Sorceress.
Yep.
For 1 mortal wound.
4 up ward.
Yep. She gets it because she's close to the Blackguard.
Why did I put that 1 there?
Because she... why did you put that 1 there?
Is that even meant to be there?
I don't think so.
No, because I don't remember rolling any 4 up wards. Warded it. Yep, it's fine, carry on.
The Marshal. For 1.
Oh, the 1 was a roll run from my turn.
Ah, that'll be it, yeah.
Marshal just takes it, so you go.
The Griffin Marshal over this side of the board.
Yep.
For 1.
Just turn that to 4 for me.
Find the 4. Yep.
Yeah.
The Steel Helms. For 2.
2 just takes it. Nothing to be done. We'll get rid of, I reckon. I would like to keep the banners, but at the same time. No, I need to keep for coherency. I'll have to do it. Yep, carry on.
And the Fusiliers. For 2.
2 of the Fusiliers. Yep.
Okay, that's Comet's Call gone. So gains another 2. Taking him at 4. His final spell is going to be the Maleficent Maelstrom. On a 10, 11, 12.
Beautiful. So, lots of death. Right. This is his last spell.
That's his last spell.
Of all of Croak's got that Celestial Deliverance, which is a range of 12 or 18.
I'm going to add in my final primal dice to this.
Okay.
So it's a 15.
15. Of Croak's spells there go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Celestial Deliverance, which is a range of
18.
18. So that's going to cause us issues anyways. And he can do that multiple times.
4 times in a row if I choose.
Yeah, so I'm basically up against it here. And then that, I've got, what, 2 Unbinds left, but only 1 Primal. I don't see me being able to stop all this. I don't think I can. I don't think I can stop the Maelstrom. And then when it comes to it, you've got potentially 2 unanswered Celestial Deliverances, and if I was to hold out, I could block 2, but then it's D3 units. D3 units.
For 3, sorry. So 3 units.
3
for
units
D3.
for D3, and it's every single wound.
Yeah.
That you do it. I'm basically screwed either way. We'll roll a 2, and I'm just gonna accept death as death. So that'd be a 10, but it wouldn't be enough because
I was 15.
You're 15.
Yeah.
Screw it.
Here's the 6.
No,
Nope.
it's not. Right, okay.
Takes me to 26 cosmic power points currently.
Yeah.
The Slan is done. The Maleficent Maelstrom comes in. Just going to plop it back there, and it sits on 1. Okay. The Skink Star Priest is going to try and cast Arcane Bolt. Miscasts for D3 for 1. That's a shame. Takes 1. Croak
Yeah.
is going to... Let's think about the order quickly. Think about our order quickly. He's going to move this. So the Maleficent Maelstrom's going to move.
Yeah.
It can go 6 within. Find me tape measure. 6 within. And put it over there. It stays on Uno for now.
Okay.
So Croak's going to do a Celestial Deliverance.
Yes.
So it's on a 6. He's plus 4, so it takes him to a 10.
Right.
And that's, of course, 1 for the Astrolith Bearer and 1 for Celestial Equilibrium, plus it's a flat 2.
10, and then into...
3 units at 18-inch range for D3. I think I'm failing battle tactic.
No, I think you're not, but we'll see. So...
It'll depend.
It's basically, are you going to roll less than a 6 in any of the next X number of casts, and you're on a 10, and I'm not rolling an 11. So just do it. Take it. I'm going to just have to hold out and hope that you actually miscast or roll.
This one's going through the portal.
Like a 3.
Okay, so 3 units, so it's going to be the Marshal, the Fusils, and the Steel Helms.
Yes.
The Marshal first, for 3 wounds.
Yeah.
The Fusils, for 1 wound.
Yeah.
Which ticks him at 1. The Steel Helms, for 3 wounds.
Yeah.
That ticks him up to 5.
Okay.
We do it again.
Okay.
On a 9
I'm
plus
not
4,
touching it.
13.
Go for it.
Can't go through the spell portal this time.
Okay. But it's an 18-inch range, so
It's
you're
an
probably
18-inch
safe.
range, so I can hit Fusils, the Steel Helms, and the Marshal on Griffin. So the Marshal on Griffin first.
Yep.
for 1 wound.
Add 1 on.
Takes him to 5. The steel helms for 3.
3 on the steel helms. Does it matter? Not really. Bam. Yep.
And the fusils. Uno.
Done.
So that's 2 of them done. Takes me up to 28.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 plus 4 puts me on a 7, so it does go off.
This is the one that I have to try.
Yeah.
Because otherwise nothing's going. Of course. So you get it. Go for it.
So it's 3 within range again. So the Griffin Marshal.
Yep.
For 3.
Add 'em on.
So 6. Can I get another dice, please?
Oh, yes. There you go.
Thanking you. 2. It's taken 8. The Steel Helms for 1.
Mm-hmm. And
That's on 6 now, yep. And the Fusils for 1.
Yep. I should probably be
4.
checking the fusils.
Crook's final cast.
Yeah.
He's going to pick Stellar Tempest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a casting value of 8. Pick 1. Enemy unit within range invisible. It'll cast a roll of dice equal to the number of models in the unit. Each 5 up is a mortal wound.
Okay.
So I'm picking the Fusiliers,
Okay.
of course. So looking for an 8 here.
Mm-hmm.
8 plus 4 takes me to the 12.
I have... Start counting your dice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21 fusils left.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
And is it the
20.
range of the unit or the range of each model in the unit?
So it's got a 24-inch range plus 6.
24. It doesn't matter then.
Yeah, so it'd be a 30-inch
You'd
range.
be wholly in, so go on. Yeah, you're good.
So 5 ups here.
Count and tell.
2, 4, 6. That was a 5. 8, 9.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Okay.
That's done.
There you go. Next.
That's everything.
Okay.
So that would put me on 29 cosmic power points.
Uh-huh.
How many wounds does the Free Gold Marshal on Griffin still have? Just over here at the bottom end of our table.
Absolutely no idea. Not a Scooby. It's 15 total. So he's got 7 left. Yes, 7 left.
Okay. Okay, we're going to leave it there for Hero Phase, ladies and gents. We will... Oh, yes, sorry. The Maleficent Maelstrom's going to blow up. So, any wizards within 12 inches of it?
Hurricane.
Yep, so that's going to take a flat 3.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, so you've also got the Sorceress. So 3 on the Hurricane. Sorceress 4 upwards.
Go on, bitch. And another. Go on. One more. One more.
If I get in the tree. No, takes 1.
Takes 1.
Okay.
And the Hurricane just takes a flat 3 because it's a wizard. The Marshal, this is the big one. Well, he actually dies.
No, you'll be dead anyways if he's within 12.
He takes 3.
Yeah.
Is he within 12?
Yeah. So
he's dead. So we get battle tactic. The Steel Helms taking 2.
Yes. Don't know why I was.
The Fusils take 2.
Yes. So 1, 2.
And the Maleficent Maelstrom leaves the board.
Yep.
Okay, that is spellcasting done.
Okay.
We now go to movement. We'll be right back as soon as I've moved. All right, so end of movement phase. I apologise, I wasn't on the top-down cam at the end of our last little clap back, but this is what it looks like now. All that's changed really is the Bastiladon has moved over and is now within 3 inches of the Marshal down here. Mm-hmm. The Saurus Warriors moved up and onto the point, so they are now capturing it once again, thankfully, and looking to try and get a charge into the remaining Fusiliers and get rid of them. The Skinks over here have dropped back off the point just to try and make a charge a little bit harder. and also maybe to open up something a little bit later in the game. Aside from that, the retinue of Croak, etc. has just pushed forward a little bit as well. That's the end of movement phase. At the end of movement phase, I can bring on some Raptidons. And this will cost me 16 points. So I'm on 29 currently, takes me to 13. And I can bring them in 7 inches away from you.
Yeah.
But they've got to be wholly within 12 of me.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick little transition so you guys can see. So 7 away from you, but 12 within me. Yeah.
You're fine.
Perfect. So that's the end of movement phase. We now go to shooting phase. The Bastillodon is going to shoot at you.
Yes. Is this the javelins?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's nothing good. It's absolutely nothing good.
No, I mean, skink spears or blow darts, not very good.
4s and 5s.
Okay, cool.
So, 4 dice.
Is this your only shooting?
Yes.
Carry on.
Okay, 4s and 5s. Dropping 2. One punches through. No rend.
We'll see. It's not on a 2 up, so add 1 in.
Takes him to 9.
Yep.
We go to charges.
Okay, who do you want to do first?
Saurus Warriors first. Ooh, if I can hit the transition button. There we go. Saurus Warriors are on a 7. Pretty sure that's going to get them in. And I assume there's the Overwatch coming.
Yeah, of course. That's the only really point that I've got to use right now. So, let's see. How many guys we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus the 22 attacks.
Correct.
So,
I'll get them
it's
out
quite,
of the
yeah, I
room.
was going to say there's quite a few dice to go here. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Right, so 22 attacks.
Yeah.
I'm still +1 to hit because I'm within range of the Hurricanum, so I'm basically hitting you on 4s, wounding you on... just 4s and 4s, I stay on base, don't I? 4s and 4s. So... that is all the hits there. 4s.
That one had passed.
That one had passed.
One was a pass.
Cool. 2, 4, 6, 7. Rend 1. You're +1 for contestant point, so you're basically just base save.
4s. I am taking quite a few. I passed 2.
So
Taking 5.
shield the 1 wound card because that was
Yep,
enough,
that was
wasn't it?
one
So
of them.
3 of them will die.
So we take the back 2. Whoop, and this one out to the side.
Yes.
So that's the Overwatch completed.
Okay.
The next charge will be the Bastillodon.
Yeah.
On a 9.
You're good.
Just coming around the back.
Mm-hmm.
The back of the school. We're going to get them. The Raptidons. On a 9.
Fine.
So they're in. Okay, and that is the end of charges. We go to Monstrous Rampages. So, for the Bastillodon, I think I'm going to get him to roar you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
On a 4, you roared.
Okay, I get to do 2.
You do.
So I reckon it's a roar under the Bastillodon, stamp under the charger, stomp under the charger.
Makes sense, see if you can lift a charger.
Yeah, stomp. Yes, 4.
Oh,
We'll just roll that one again. For just 1.
just a Uno.
Kraken, roar. Roar lands under the
Onto the Bastillodon.
Bastillodon, yes.
Okie dokie.
So that is that done. And you get to elect to activate first.
I'm going to pick the charges.
Yep.
So we'll pile in. getting them all in. You'd be grateful to know they're not juiced because they're not fighting on an objective.
Okay.
So they don't get like +2 or +1 to their damage, which is good. 3 attacks from the Topok Lancers each. 2, 3, 4, 5, +1 for the champion. So these are, and I'll take an all-out attack here.
Yeah, you can.
These are going to be 4s and 3s normally, but now they're 3s and 3s.
Okay.
Dropping 1.
Right, yeah.
Threes again. Dropping a few more there. So that is going to be a total of 3, 6, 9, 11.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's that one in there? Rend?
Rend 1.
5 ups. 2 of them dropped out.
Yeah.
Is it 1 or 2 damage?
It's 1 damage.
So hold on. What we'll do, we'll remove the successes. 2, 4, 6. I think he's dead anyways. 6
Oh, it's hid.
plus, yeah, hold on. 6, 7 damage. I think that lifts him because he's on what, 9?
9, yes.
Yeah, he's dead. Dead. Definitely. Yeah, it's 15 wounds on him.
There we go.
So he's gone.
Stick them over there. You get your next combat.
Yay!
The
So,
pieces.
whack at them with your sticks.
Stick 'em, boys.
It's 1-inch range probably on these, isn't it? Yeah, so it's going to be...
Which is daft, really, because they've got their guns on a long-ass stick. Yeah. So, to me, you should be getting, like, ranks of 2.
Like, I think you can basically do it.
If you can do it where you can crisscross them,
yeah,
you can get everybody in.
So I'm not going to... Because there's too many spears and sticks. I can't be arsed, and I'm about to lose half the unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't get extra attacks for the leader, because I think it's just his ranged attack, isn't it? So 10 of them, 4s and 4s, 3s and 4s because of the Hurricanum.
Right.
So 4, 6, 8, 10. 3s and 4s, nothing else to do here.
So sorry, all out defense because I can't.
Yeah, that's fair. You don't need to, I'm not no rend.
Oh, are you not?
Save your
In
command
that case,
point.
yeah.
3 saves, because you're already 3 ups because you're contesting the objective.
Correct. So 3s. Save
Nothing.
all.
Hit me back.
So the Saurus warriors, they have spears. So it's 2 attacks each. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, plus 1 for the champion. So that is 5, 6, plus 1 for the champion.
I have 2 command points left. I only need 1 for bravery.
These are going to be 4s and 3s.
I'm still going to spend... Yeah, I'll spend 1 on the all-out defense now. Try and keep them in the fight.
Ooh, not so great. 3s this time.
Yes.
That's better. So 3 go through -1.
-1.
Yeah.
I all-out defense. I think I could be okay.
Think you're fine on a 4.
4 as their base, so they survived the combat.
So the Saurus jaws, I get 5 bites.
Yeah, are these 6s? Yeah. For
So
1.
1 wound.
1 drops. We'll get rid of him, but we'll replace, because we might as well get rid of the shields.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Right. Battle Shock. Got 1 command point left. Naturally, I'm using it at the Fusiliers.
Yep.
Got nothing else to spend it on. You did lose 3 Saurus in the charge.
I did indeed.
But none in the combat, but I'm assuming you've got command points to
I
spare.
do indeed. It's just whether I'm in... Yeah, I'm in within range, so that would be taking me down to 2 command points.
Okay. So, you'd get battle
No,
tactic.
that would be my last command point.
That's your last command point.
That's my last command point, yes, sorry. Because I went first.
Yeah,
So I
true.
only had 2 and I failed to generate anything on my
You did, right.
my impeccable foresight.
So, from that, we have scoring. You would...
So I got battle tactic for celestial obliteration. I don't believe
you
I
don't
hold...
take point because of 5 of peace.
Yeah.
So
I get 1 for 1
and then battle tactic.
and battle tactic,
That's
so I
it.
get 3, so it takes me to 8.
Yeah. So, we'd flip to my turn. We're going to run it basically on the idea that I'm going to do this, and then if I get a double turn, yay, we'll see if we can make some blood come out. If you get the turn back, I think I just concede, because I've got to hope for crazy things to happen now.
Yes.
My grand strat is still technically in place, so is yours.
It is, yep.
For the moment. Right, so, battle tactic. What am I going to do? Bugger knows. So, 1, 2... That would be a bad move to try that. Do we even have a leader? We do have a leader. Do we have a battle line? We do have a battle line. So letting the Maelstrom could be an option.
Letting the Maelstrom angles in.
Letting the Maelstrom could be an option. Alternatively, away from that. What killed the general? Probably one of your big guys.
Croak.
So that's not worth me time. Surround and Destroy is no longer a good one. The only things that you've got a couple of things that have summoned endless spells.
Yep. So 1, 2, 3.
I don't think I'm going to be in range to try this, so I'm just going to quickly measure out, and you can hear my thought process. If he was within 18, I'd maybe consider trying him on that and just risk the 2d3 mortals if I could get it, and maybe get endless expropriation. But that isn't going to happen. Intimidate the Invaders is on, so I think I'll do that because it's at least one I can definitely pull off. Because you've got one unit here, this can move out, they're already out pretty much. Yeah. So Intimidate the Invaders is going to be the play. From there, we've got a couple of heroic actions to do. So I'll generate 1 point. I won't generate because my general's not alive. Yeah. So I will elect to... I'll generate a command point with the
sorceress?
The little sorceress, yeah. On a 2-up, because the general being dead. Of course, it's a 1. Yeah, lovely. Right, so no command points to use at all.
I'll try and do the same on Croak.
Yeah.
Which I do. So I'm on a freak 1 and a 1 for the turn passing.
I've got an extra cast.
That you do. Are you within 12?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Ah!
Danger,
danger, danger.
Primals. No. Okay.
For me, yes, we have 1. Andorian Acolytes. No, so 1.
Right, so. I mean, to be honest, I could blast them off the board and I'm still in trouble, so we'll just have to see how this goes. Start a hero phase stuff, because I have to do this in order. So the Herd Carnum is the 18-inch range for the
War Scroll ability.
Yep. Shemtech?
Yep.
Shemtech or something
Storm
like
of Shemtech.
Yeah, so 18-inch range from the Storm of Shemtech.
You're just out.
I'm just out of Croak.
But you're on the guard.
Because you did your mortal, you did your mortals with the other guy. So I could do to the guard, and it might just be because they're 2 wounds apiece, are they?
They are, yes.
And he's out there, yes. So it's basically the guard or the Saurus Warriors. The Saurus Warriors have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 wounds left in the unit. If I do pull off Blizzard by some miracle,
I believe.
Then I can unleash a volley into Croak maybe and just go for broke.
Yep.
So we'll do the 2 into the Saurus Guard. So 2 ups and then D3s after.
Correct.
Because it's battle round 2. So 1 for D3 mortal wounds. It'll be a 1. No, it'll be 3 mortal wounds into the Saurus Guard.
Guard?
Yes.
That kills 1 and leaves 1 on a wound.
Right. So he's done his bit there, and then we go to spellcasting. We've got 1 primal, a pop.
That we do.
And let's just see.
I believe, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't, but I'm...
It's going to be a double 6. He's going to add the primal. There's going to be another 6, and we're going to be like, oh my god, he's done it!
Maybe it's because I've been using the Red is Dead dice for my own benefits, and that's the problem. Red is Dead is when you're going for the enemy. So, let's just see. I basically want to check. So the extra spells over here, that's one thing that I need to consider. She will be sacrificing somebody in a second.
Oh no.
100%. Like,
oh no.
She saw half the army be obliterated. She's like, what's 1 more? So that's done. I just want to check what the Herd Carnum's built-in spell is. That's basically what I'm looking at. So Chain Lightning. Spell at 18. Pick 1 unit within range. Visit D3 mortal wounds. Roll a dice for each other unit within 6 inches of that picked unit. So it's probably worth a shot, even if it's not going to go off. I'm just working out. Hello Heart, can I do it with every one or just once? I can do every one.
Oh yeah, baby.
I roll the 3D. Yeah, okay. Hello Heart on him. For the Chain Lightning.
Yep.
It's only on 7.
7.
And I don't add anything to it because there's a 1 in there. So he doesn't take damage. You get to go on easy
Croak will
unbind.
try and unbind.
Yeah.
6.
Unbound, I'm pretty sure, because you got your bonuses.
+2.
Yeah,
so
your bonuses.
on an 8.
So you're fine there. So Chain Lightning doesn't go off, nothing to be done.
I gain a Celestial Power point for it.
Over here, yeah, I mean, I've accepted just, you got points coming out of your arse, so I just need to pull something crazy. Over here, it was it kill 1 or D3?
No, it's just kill 1.
The start of your phase, pick 1 friendly Dark Covenants model, add 2 to casting rolls if I do it. So, you're dead. Right.
You're dead, mate.
You're dead. So, plus 2 to casting rolls here. We have, what's Word of Pain again? Word of Pain could be decent. But I might save, because it's a range of 18, and it's D3. But I'll have to have line of sight, so basically that isn't reaching him there. Probably over there if I need it. Okay, you've got 1 primal.
I have Uno Primal.
I've got 1 primal.
You have Uno Primal.
I've got +2 to cast.
I've got +2 to dispel.
You've got +2 to dispel.
It's all
So
equal.
Technically, it's a level playing field. If I Hollow Heart and I see a 1, am I still going to do it? Yes. Because why not at this point? So I'm going to blow it now. We know what's happening. We've only got so much play. Hollow Heart.
Yep.
There. Merciless Blizzard.
I believe. Oh, shit!
Wait there.
Oh!
Right. Take D3 mortals.
Yep. She can't kill herself.
But primal.
So that was a 6 before, but it
was
doesn't
another
matter, you
6.
got another 6.
Hey!
What did I say? I told you were going to get 3 6s.
3 wards, 4 ups. Is it 3? No, wait, yes. Oh, yeah. Have I rolled D3?
No, you haven't rolled D3 yet.
I'm pretending I had. Hold on.
So you only need 2 wards. Fail them both.
That's
so
fine.
Taking 2.
To be fair, that's fine, because I'd rolled 3 of them and failed them. So
now,
that feels only right.
Don't roll any 1s.
Oh, I'm going to roll some 1s. So, 4d6.
Yep, into the Saurus Warriors.
We uploading this before the update goes live?
Yes.
I was going to say, if this is down to 3d6, that's what I'm thinking it's going to be. Tough. This was before it. So, 46, I'm ready to die. Oh! It's not a 1. Not a 1. Right.
Oh, Jesus.
12,
they're gone.
17, 20 wounds.
They're
20 more
fucking
wounds.
gone.
Okay, so Saurus Guard's gone. You needed something to happen. And it's just lucky that I got the 6s, because you might have got a really good roll against me. She doesn't have a spell left.
She does.
But Word of Pain, Gift of Pain, whatever it is, it's 18 invisible, and I don't feel as though Mortal Wounds are worth it for you potentially unbinding me when I've got nothing, when you've got more primals.
Yep.
So I'm going to just stop casting. Yes, I think I'm going to stop casting.
Yep.
That is end of hero phase, and we are going to go to movement, so we'll be back shortly, guys. Okay, so what have we done? Well, we did a run over here and rolled that 1 there that I'm just removing. So we ran off the point. I only need 1, 2, and more. There's no point in trying to hold all 3 points. It's just not going to work. The Fusils have stayed still mainly because I need them to be fortified to get their extra shots, and I didn't have the order in range because I'd lost my free guild marshal with Relic Envoy. And this guy doesn't have it. To be honest, this guy only had... It probably would have been suppressing fire, but it won't make a difference for what we're going to do here.
Yeah.
So, right, so they've stayed, they've moved up 10. I'm up a double turn, it's all or nothing. Over here, we have moved up this unit, but we've ran this unit. The Sorceress. So we're potentially looking at a long charge with the Elves.
Yep.
I'll lose the ward, but I can tag stuff on. And we're also looking at a long charge with the Cavalry.
So you were looking at a 10 with the Cavalry, weren't you?
Yes. But we're going to do shooting first, which then probably makes it harder. And at that point, it's like, well, I've got to do something.
Yep.
So we'll do the Fusils.
Yep.
Fusiliers, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 left. Didn't have any command points to rally or anything like
20
that. So
shots?
yes, 2, 4, 6. 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 left. Didn't have any command points to rally or anything like that. So it's, yes, 2, 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 2. 4, 6. 20. So I'm +1 to hit, but I can't issue an all-out attack to it because I don't have the command point to spend. So it's going to be 3s and 4s. Who am I putting it into? Well, I'll probably just take out... See, you'll attack me back, and I could really do with all of the good rend going into Croak if I get the double. Might not even get to that. We're going to just put it into the God.
Okay, so this is going into the Saurus God.
Yeah, so 3s and 4s here. Are you all out defensing on it?
I am indeed.
Yeah. So.
And that would be the free one that I get from Croak's roll.
Yeah, that's no problem. So all of those hits there. 4s on the wound roll coming in.
Not bad.
Pretty average-ish. 8 dropped. No, actually, it is bad.
Now I look at
6.
it, yes.
Yeah, 6 in. 6 at Ren 1, no Ren, your base save.
3s. Taking 2, so
1 will die.
And 1.
And then it'll probably take that charge to an 11 or 12. But what can you do? We go to charges because there's nothing else to do.
Yep, go for it.
So we're going to try, who do I want this really badly with? I think, is it an 11 or is it 12?
It's going to be a 12.
12 there, and then over here it's a different roll. Probably is it a 10? 10 if I want to commit onto it.
Yep.
So we'll do elves.
Yep. Go on, give him a 10.
I don't even know if it's a good idea to leave the point, to be honest with you. 7, no command point rerolls, and then the cavalry, 9, not enough. So that would be end of turn because nothing else can be done. I would score 1, 2 more. And I've buggered myself. I think I've bugged myself on the tactic, possibly, because I would have had to have been 22. So I've
by the
encroached.
Retreat. Do you want to? I'm more than happy for you to just them a little bit forward.
I'll be honest. At this point, yes, because I suspect we'll be shaking hands when you run this roll off. So we'll see how this goes.
It's a big if.
Yeah. So say they were, and say I was basically not trying to run a lost game in. That would probably still cost us though. Oh, actually no, the midpoint here is 30.
Yeah, you're good there.
So 1, 2, 3. And then because we've done that retcon, we're going to technically score. And then that would put me on 5.
So that takes you to 8.
And then it would come down to a roll-off, which, if I get it, I'm going to do my best to absolutely smack into Croak and just... all the slan. I just need to see someone die. So, let's go.
Hiya!
6 is not it. So, GG. There's no point in me wasting either of our times with that one. What was going to happen if I pulled that was Fusils were going to basically thin them. Cavalry was going to come in. I was going to sink into Croak with that, and I was going to basically try to put some mortals into the Slan Master. And then maybe from the Slan, if I was able to get these in to attack the Slan as well, but you would have just screened me off.
Yes.
It's one of those where, unfortunately... deployment my deployment was there's that meme of when you see that you've deployed badly and now you've got to play a full game knowing that the game's already lost. It was one of those situations because I thought it's 12-inch range on vision. I was feeling relatively safe about not getting sniped out turn 1, and then you've ended up having with the portal, and then the fact that the Maelstrom came through. And even though I was holding primals ready to kind of take those crucial unbinds, like if you're rolling 3 on every single unbind, it's a case of you're at the mercy of your own poor position. That's pretty much all it was.
Yeah.
So, I felt as though primaries, I feel as though this side I was going to have good control.
Yeah.
I'd gotten rid of some of you guys. You were obviously going to bring the Raptidon charges in. It's just a case of if I deploy back like a couple more inches.
Yes.
And I can probably do stuff there. But... was talking about this in the downtime when we're off camera. At the moment, until rules are updated, I think this list needs the Pontifex Sinestra.
Yeah.
Because it will suffer too much from mortal wounds. And not only that, the Sinestra can give mortal wounds to every wizard on the field. So if you're going against a magic list like this, you just Sinestra there, bam, D3 mortals to every single thing, and then you just go, right, who's weak? Can I finish him off?
Yeah.
Sorted. And that can't be stopped, I think, because it's a prey. Or it's an ability. It's
a tough list to play into because I am playing a very skew list, which is, can you deal with mortal wounds?
Yeah.
So if I play against Nurgle, I don't have a fun time because Nurgle can deal with mortal wounds with the 5 at ward, shrugs fairly aggressively. Whereas against cities, where you don't have that mortal wound protection, once Croak can start generating and being able to fling a Maleficent Maelstrom up the board and guarantee a flat 3 is very, very good. It just means that it's really hard to hide a wizard.
Yeah.
Or like at least a low wound wizard.
I think when you're looking at it, battle plan comes into it 100%.
Oh,
because you've got options to overcome line of sight problems.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
I basically have to be like, right, well, it's 12-inch sight, so all I can do is go, I need to get within 12 to shoot, but I need to make sure that I'm in and activate everything and get kills in my turn for when you're in.
Yeah.
I was like, right, okay, I'll stay outside 12, and then I roll a 5 myself to get rid of the squall and basically just open myself
unlucky.
up. Yeah, so like,
unlucky.
I mean, it's just, I didn't get any unbinds. I allowed myself to be seen because for some reason my dice hate it, which is just, that's what it's felt like. Christ, these last few games I've played. These were all right. The little Dark Elf Brigade over here.
That little Dark Elf
Dark Elf Brigade was good. That's what, 200 points, and it's like, if you want them gone, you really need to sink in, and if you don't clear them, blizzard off.
Yep.
But, like, yeah, I think my change would be Hurricanum, Zenestra, and then that should give you enough survivability. And it's also anti-magic. The Zenestra itself means that, like, you've got wizards, you've got casts. I'm just going to sit in the back corner and just D3 mortally until you come and get us. Yeah. And I think that's basically what this list is currently missing.
If it gets that, it becomes a very, very competitive list again. Yeah. I think it was tough because building the list that Jordan's played was what I did. So I know exactly where you need to target it for it to fall apart, and getting the turn 1 snipe on the Alchemist Warforger is just the thing that you need to avoid as the Cities player. But you couldn't hide it, really.
Well, even if I did, I think the 12-inch sight bubble was a massive problem, and I needed a double turn early as soon as everything else happened. I mean, if I get a double turn on that first set, I can probably get the Griffin in. The Griffin can go deep into Croak and probably deal enough damage to lift him. Which would have been like that. Honestly, that alone, probably enough. And if that wasn't the case, I would have then had the Fusils ready to sink into the Saurus Guard. And I reckon it's a very different game. But that's based on a double turn. You can't base your whole army on a double turn unless you're Destruction, and we're not Destruction.
We like playing Sons of Behemoth.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. I was about to say, is it last report before we go to the event, but I'm not actually sure. I think
we'll probably have one more event. So if you are in the Northeast region and you are looking for a local AOS tournament, there is a group called the Rotten Seagulls based in Sunderland. It's Whitburn, I believe it is. They have a tournament. It's a 1-day, 3-game, 2,000-point tournament. You don't have to have stuff painted. So long as it's built. You can come and play, which is really, really awesome.
Proxy's welcome as well, just in case you don't actually have a full GW range.
Which is good for me, because it means I can take Archons, which is awesome. So if you are in the region and you're thinking of having a little look out, do come and say hello to us, because we'd love to see you. But from me and Jordan, if you've enjoyed that video, please give it a like, give it a subscribe, maybe even comment below if we've done something wrong, and we'll see you in the next one.
That'll be something. Yeah. See you next
time. See you later.
Bye.
There we go, mate.